can help you. You understand that? You can get as much help as you like, but I have to take all the answers from you.
Okay.
Do you think he'll be able to help you?
Oh, I hope so.
You've got 6 questions in 60 seconds. The first 2 have already been given in the show. Have you been watching?
Yes, I have.
Good. You'll see the questions and how much time you've got left on your screen. Are we ready to go?
Yes.
OK, Karen, remember to speak up, OK?
Okay.
Good luck. Your minute starts now. What is the most expensive property in the UK edition of the board game Monopoly?
Mayfair.
Correct. Nigel Kennedy is famous for playing which instrument?
Violin.
Correct. Which boxer was defeated by Danny Williams in Louisville at the weekend?
Mike Tyson.
Correct. What is the name of Europe's highest active volcano?
Etna.
Correct. Smiley's People and Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy are novels by which author? Come on, Karen. See if the old man can give you any help. Any guesses?
John Grisham.
No.
Le Carré.
Correct! What was the maiden name of the former First Lady, Jacqueline Kennedy?
Bouvier.
Correct! You won £1 million! Karen! Karen! You won £1 million! How do you feel?
Oh, brilliant!
I can't believe it! You thought about how you could spend £1 million.
I've probably got it all spent already.
Have you? What would you buy? Tell me. What's your wish list?
I think the first thing I'm going to do is have a holiday and then decide how I'm going to spend the rest of it.
Buy a house, buy a car?
Definitely.
Where's your dream destination?
St Lucia.
Go to St Lucia. What do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
Are you going to go to work tomorrow?
I think I have to.
So you're not going to give up work?
I'm going to have to think about that one.
I think this money will change your life, Karen. Thank you so much. You're a fantastic winner. Ladies and gentlemen, Karen. Wow, well, next week the jackpot will be £100,000, but you have to register to play. You could be playing here in the studio, you could be a home broker, or you could be playing for the jackpot from your armchair at home. Like Karen, she won £1 million. Make that call, 09012 933 933, and see if you have the knowledge to unlock the vault. We're back next Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Good night. Debbie has to try and answer 10 questions. She's got 3 minutes to do it in. The important thing is to make as much money as she can. She'll get £100 for each correct answer and another £5,000 if she gets all 10. She tries the questions on her own first, then she can buy the answers from the brokers, the 4 players who weren't quite close enough to the vault combination. Tonight our brokers are receptionist, curator, registrar and trucker. And to give our contestants even more help, we've got 8 other brokers playing from home. Hello, home brokers!
Hello! Hey.
Are you poised and raring to go?
I am.
Best of luck to all of you. So our 5 studio contestants are all aiming to win the jackpot. But if none of them does, then I'll be making a call to one of you and giving you the chance to win £300,000. We've already had 1 jackpot winner on the phone this series. It could happen again. So give me a call, then keep your fingers crossed. If I do phone you, you'll have 60 seconds to answer 6 questions and the rest of your life to spend the money. What a lovely thought that is. OK, Debbie, here we go. You've got £1,000, 3 minutes. Are you ready?
Yep.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Your time starts now. Off the Record is the new autobiography by which footballer?
Pass.
In which former London palace are the crown jewels kept?
Tower of London.
Correct. Which English city's rugby union team are known as the Tigers?
Pass.
In which country is the city of Chernobyl?
Russia.
No.
Poland.
No.
Pass.
Methane is composed of carbon and which other chemical element?
Nitrogen oxide.
No.
Nitrogen.
No.
Don't. Pass.
According to the New Testament, in which garden did Judas Iscariot betray Jesus?
Eden.
No.
Pass.
OK, you can use the brokers now. Off the Record is the new autobiography by which footballer?
Government officer.
Line 7.
200.
Deal for 200.
Beckham.
No.
Registrar.
200.
100.
Deal for 100. Michael Owen.
Correct. Syrian and Siberian are species of which rodent?
Curator.
200.
100.
Deal for 100. Hamster.
Correct. Who was the youngest person to become British Prime Minister?
Receptionist.
200.
Deal for 200.
John Major.
No.
Curator.
200.
Deal for 200.
William Pitt.
Correct. Which English city's rugby union team are known as the Tigers?
Curator.
200.
Deal for 200.
Castleford.
No.
Hairdresser.
Line 4.
300.
200.
250.
Deal for 250.
Leicester.
Correct. In which country is the city of Chernobyl?
Florist.
Line 1.
Deal for 200.
100.
150.
Deal for 150.
Russia.
No.
Curator.
200.
Deal for 200.
Ukraine.
Correct. According to the New Testament, in which garden did Judas Iscariot betray Jesus?
Banker.
300.
200.
Deal for 200. Gethsemane.
Correct. Oh. Wow, unbelievable, Debbie. Right on the dot. You literally had half a second, a nanosecond left. You had £2,000. You spent £1,350 on the brokers. That left you £650, but you did get all 10 correct, which leaves you with a total of £5,650. Okay, well, the brokers played a big role there. Let's see how they did at home first. On £200 each, the banker and the advisor, and on £250, the hairdresser. Meanwhile, here in the studio, nothing as yet for the receptionist or the trucker, but on £200, the registrar, and leading the way, the hot broker of the moment, on £500, the curator. Right, next tonight, it's Matthew. Welcome to the Vault, Matthew.
Hi, Gabby.
You're a publisher.
Yes.
What do you publish?
Sports and travel magazines mainly.
So are you into sport yourself?
I play some golf, play some football, mainly golf.
You'd be looking for a few sporty questions then, I imagine.
Wouldn't hurt.
And what would you really hate to see coming up?
Anything on soap operas.
OK, well, Matthew, let's see if we can get you off to a great start tonight. You've got £1,000 to start off with, 3 minutes for 10 questions.
Okay.
Best of luck. Your time starts now. In football, the former First Division is now known by what name?
The Championship.
Correct. Clydesdale and Percheron are breeds of which animal?
Cows.
No.
Sheep.
No.
Pass.
The invasion of Britain in 43 AD took place under which Roman emperor?
Augustus.
No.
Caesar.
No.
Pass.
Songs About Jane is the current album by which American group?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No.
Pass.
Mozzarella cheese is traditionally made from the milk of which animal?
Cows.
No.
Bulls.
No.
Buffalo.
Correct. Which Northern Ireland county is the only one not to share a border with Eire?
Pass.
Which religion has its holiest temple in Amritsar?
Hinduism.
No.
Hinduism. Buddhism.
No.
Pass.
The Human Zoo and The Naked Ape are books by which British anthropologist?
Pass.
Who is the Shadow Secretary of State for the family?
Pass.
OK, you can use the brokers now. The invasion of Britain in 43 AD took place under which Roman emperor?
Curator.
200.
150.
Julius Caesar.
No.
Advisor.
Line 8.
Deal for 250.
200.
Deal for 200. Hadrian.
No.
Nero.
No.
Pass.
Songs About Jane is the current album by which American group?
Pass.
Which Northern Ireland county is the only one not to share a border with Eire?
Trucker.
300.
Deal for 300.
Antrim.
Correct. Which religion has its holiest temple in Amritsar?
Curator.
200.
150.
Deal for 150. Sikhism.
Correct. The Human Zoo and The Naked Ape are books by which British anthropologist?
Receptionist.
300.
200.
Deal for 200. Desmond Morris.
Correct. Who is the Shadow Secretary of State for the family?
Pass.
The invasion of Britain in 43 AD took place under which Roman emperor?
Solicitor.
Line 2.
200.
Deal for 200.
Claudius.
Correct. Songs About Jane is the current album by which American group?
Advisor.
Line 8.
Deal for 300.
200.
Deal for 200. Maroon 5.
Correct. Who is the Shadow Secretary of State for the family? Must be worth some guesses.
Oliver Lewin.
No.
Advisor.
Line 8.
Deal for 250.
Deal.
David Davis.
No. Shadow Secretary of State for the family.
Sorry, don't know.
No guesses?
Don't know. Anybody?
Politics not the strong point for you or the brokers this evening. Theresa May is the Shadow Secretary of State for the family. Well, Matthew, you had £1,900. You spent £1,250 on the brokers, which leaves you with £650. How are things going for the home brokers? Well, on £200 each, the solicitor and the banker. On £250, the hairdresser, but leading the way at home on £400, the advisor. Meanwhile, here in the studio, they're all up and running. On £200 each, the receptionist and the registrar. On £300, the trucker. But leading the way, the hot broker of the moment on £850, the curator. In which sport is Amir Khan representing Great Britain in this year's Olympics?
Pass.
Brian McFadden is a former member of which boy band?
Boyzone.
No.
Take that.
No.
Pass.
The Chihuahua takes its name from a state in which country?
Pass.
Dr. Kay Scarpetta is a character created by which popular crime writer?
Pass.
What is the currency of the Vatican City?
Lira.
No.
Euro.
Correct. You can use the brokers now. In which sport is Amir Khan representing Great Britain in this year's Olympics?
Curator.
300.
200.
250.
250. Deal for.
Boxing.
Correct. Brian McFadden is a former member of which boy band?
Receptionist.
300.
200.
Deal for 200. Westlife.
Correct. Dr. Kay Scarpetta is a character created by which popular crime writer?
Registrar.
300.
200.
Deal for 200. P.D. James.
No. No guesses? Dr. Kay Scarpetta is a character created by which popular crime writer? Use the brokers.
Can't think of anybody. Oh, curator.
100.
Deal for 100.
Agatha Christie.
No.
No. Advisor.
Line 8.
Don't know.
Don't know.
Government officer.
Line 7.
200.
200. Deal for 200.
James Patterson.
No.
James Clavell.
No.
Curator.
200.
Deal for 200.
Ruth Rendell.
No.
Receptionist.
200.
Deal for 200.
Danielle Steele.
No. Oh, Jude, the person that you were looking for and that everybody was looking for, and I'm sure people at home were screaming at the television, is Patricia Cornwell. She's the author. Well, Jude, you had £1,900. You spent £900. That leaves you with a total of £1,000. Let's have a little look and see how the brokers got on at home there. Well, on £200, the banker. On £250, the hairdresser. On £400, the advisor, but leading the way at home on £450, the solicitor. And they're racking the money up here in the studio. On £200, the registrar. On £300, the trucker. On £400, the receptionist. But the hot broker on £1,300 is the curator.